Okay, get me away from this break hold. I'm not sure if it had any effect on my videos. Welcome to Sunday, 43 minutes, DC 26 and 17, because it's 217, right? 60 minutes and 60 minutes and 17 minutes and 17 minutes. Why that way? Well, there's many ways to explain it. All in one divided by 2. The center is the average of both because 1 and 1 is the actual, how can I explain it? The actual separation is 1 and 1. Area space, much owned as to this area space, all enveloped in 1. So the bubbles interlap for what these two hands, or the hands are inside the bubble in which all around that sky system of energy is contracted. I don't even want to say it because I was going to choose a word that I was going to make up that meant something to me. What I want to show you is, let's disregard this as letters, is what I'm going to show you. Let's understand the one. Let me just point it out because it's easier to look at this grid. Okay, easier to look at this grid. Now, does anybody see anything at all? The letter here is exactly the X inside what is 4 parts O. The 4 crosses over from the 6 and is on line with the 5. Is this what we look at XO? If we were looking at numbers to place this, would it be 1 in the empty spot here, 2, 3? 4 is on this X over here. 5 is the center X and 6. But the left X, okay, should I put a line through it showing it's the ending and the greatest diameter on a diamond, right? What do I count this value as? Or imagine if it was here. All 4 of them count. Is that the O counting? What if I only counted one area, the top, the bottom, T and B? 20th letter, 2 plus 0, bottom, B, 2. Left or right equaling to 3 and 9? Or why say left and right if the number was spinning? Or if the number was rotating this way? Or rotating this way? If it was rotating this way, the E would be there, then it would be there. If it would be there, it'd be a 3. It'd be opening here, and then in between the area space that's open. Now, what do we call this? You see there's 2 areas over here? There's actually an 8, the distance between this letter and this letter. Let's not count if it's touching because we have to understand, let's put a giant dot instead of the letters, okay? Or not, because some letters, like the J, I cannot draw actually between these 2 letters without the J getting in the way. What's the actual distance between each one? Also, you have a numbered letter. Where is it a numbered letter? Inside the sun, it could be a numbered letter. Or these can also be buildings on the block or off the block. Why? Because imagine if everything was going straight down. Try and imagine. You need to see it, right? That it's a grid, right? And it's all going straight down. If I would be dropping water, it'd be dropping in this, would be going straight. So if I'm looking, it's an above view, right? When you show it this way, right? See the way the letters are all standing on the ground and that's a grid all above it? Look the way from the left side, there is no A. We don't start until B. Accent aigu, accent aigu, accent grave. Okay, is this accent aigu is up this way and grave. So accent grave, I think, is where B is the 1 value, but accent aigu is where B is the 3 value. If we were looking at the circumflex, right, which means over both sides, we would be looking at the B as the 2 value. Now this would be a circumflex. So A creates circumflex, and U is a little bit different kind of circumflex. They're all showing some kind of angled separation, right? This is a crossover. So actually the V, right, and the A are the only ones, and one is barred and one is not. So in between here, we have 2 spaces between the block. In fact, we have a total of 4 spaces between the block. 88. Here also we have 4 spaces. 88. Here also we have 4 spaces. I didn't notice this before. 88, 88. Now, over here is also 4 spaces. And that's when I always said 88 is the purple sky system that's in between landing on one of these letters. Now, can I say that C is creation, creation of the gateway. 3, 7, 3, 1 reverted into 7 because all zeros equal 6 and minus 6. And we have to understand the reason for the 6 and minus 6 is actually I want to look at it a different way. You see, in Chaldean, right, we have 1, 2, 3, and we have 6, 7, and 8. 9, 9, 9. And these reverse for 9. This is my numeric value for the sun in numbers. Sun in numbers. Chaldean apparently is made through sounds of letters. A, I, J, Q, Y, B, E. In what language were these first vibrations? How did they say these letters? Okay, so now anyways, we're going to always go. So now C lands exactly on 3, in between 2 and 4, first level. C is on the A level. But let's not look at it that way. It just lands on C first number, second, third, fourth. That's the way I'm going to have to look at it. But these, if I'm going across this way, going east-west, there is no numeric value because they didn't put one for me. I can put one, but I'm saying this will have to go around this come around. Do you notice there's a complete empty space over here? And that would be, you notice the way I have to do this because the R is sort of large, right? And if we didn't want to do it, I would be going right through the R, and that's wrong. So really and truthfully, we even connect. I just want to take the bar this out because this is the number I get. Look the way it looks like a number 6 over here between numbers. Is it like that between other numbers? So anyways, we have, where is the actual O, right? Here's 4 of them, right? Here's 8 of them. Inside here, we have a giant X, just like we have a giant X inside here. Here is also 88, okay? Here, would it say 0, or here should it say 88? Because here we're breaking the E up into 4 sections. Here we're not breaking up any area space. So would we count 88 as 0? What would we count 88 as? Because it's more than 88. It's here and here is 8 and 8. Here and here is 8 and 8. Here and here is 8 and 8. So you have 1 8, 2 8s, 1 8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s. We have 6 8s creating 48. The same thing over here, but like I said, this is a single section. And everything else is area space, right? This is used up. This is not used up. You notice now what we're going to do is, like I said, when we go this way, right? We go this way. A gets 2, B and I gets 3, right? B and I gets 3, 2 and 9 birth. A is not on the telephone first. 4 gets C, K, and J. 5 gets D, G, P, and Q. 6 gets E, M, L, and Y. 7 gets U, H, T, and S. 8 gets O, V, and N. And there is no 9. So these 3, okay, these are different. I don't know what to say to them, okay? And at the same time, these are different. So we're going to have to take out from the alphabet that over here. And we're going to have to take out of the alphabet. Let me hold it. Hold on. I'm holding this with my mouth. So we've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4 letters over here. We've taken out 9 letters over here. Not, and we have 13 letters in play. And this is the shape of the design that's in play that comes all the way down to here. Let me see if I can do this again. So that's what we have, and it stops over here in actual this one, and this one actually you can do this and do this if you want, right? Maybe if I want, I do that, right? And then the connection would be here, so that would give me some sort of design. Anyways, you see what I did. It's just now, if anybody wants to know like what the hell this video was about, it's all about reading hieroglyphics. If we were to come into a number code somewhere, we would have to do something more with these numbers other than just saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's location of a letter. Letters get vibration depending on language. I'm going to work this on what I was brought up and what I believe is that if I go away from my system, right in the garbage, if I would go away from my system, I would have no stable logic to it. So I can have to stay on my stable logic and just jump out of the box and see it everybody else's way. There was a few other things I wanted to speak about. Spirit is number 91, and the word private is 91. The short count of spirit inside of creating the word private, there's 8. There's to turn around, vire. Uh, the word without the p in it equals to the moon plus the half-life, G and E, the power. There is nothing in spirit, okay? And there is nothing in private without the power. Because although you can say, this is my power to say that I am private, and no one can change that. No one can change the words I said because I said it and I said private. I'm private. I'm a private guy. Anybody can say what they want, but they can't actually say what I change. So the zero impact of reality is all about you yourself, okay? That you can choose, not that you'll get your choice. You can go or try to go, but not actually arrive. But the mental state of thought is the greatest possibility and um, completion of chance taken or no chance taken without leaving your mind. Raphael and the greatest stretch over the Mississippi. Thank you for watching this video.